Adarbaigan was one of the classical dioceses of the Church of the East. The diocese, attested between the 5th and 8th centuries, was centered on the town of Ganzak and was included in the metropolitan province of Adiabene. History. The Diocese of Adarbaigan appears to have covered the territory included within the Sasanian province of metropolitan. It was bounded on the west by the Salmas and Urmi plains to the west of Lake Urmi, and on the south by the Diocese of Salak, which included the districts around the modern town of Rawanduz. Its center seems to have been the town of Ganzak. Adarbaigan was not among the dioceses assigned to a metropolitan province in 410, but by the 8th century it was part of the metropolitan province of Adiabene. The metropolitan Miran Amr of Adiabene, who flourished during the third quarter of the 8th century, adjusted the boundaries of the dioceses of Salak and Adarbaigan, transferring the district of Dibur from Salak to Adarbaigan and the district of Inner Salak from Adarbaigan to Salak. These boundary changes probably affected Christian communities living in the upper valley of the Lesser Zab River. A separate East Syrian metropolitan province was created for Adarbaigan in the second half of the 13th century, possibly centered on Tabriz. Raiding and brigandage were rife in Mesopotamia at this period, and the creation of a new East Syrian metropolitan province reflected a migration of Christians from the Tigris Plains to the relative safety of Adarbaigan, where there was a strong Mongol military presence. By the 16th century the title Adarbaigan had been assumed by the East Syrian bishops of Salmas, doubtless reflecting a memory that the Salmas district had once been part of the Diocese of Adarbaigan. Bishops of Adiabene. The Bishop Hosea of Ganzak of Adarbaigan was among the signatories of the Acts of the Synod of Acacius in 486. The Bishop Yohanan of Adarbaigan was among the signatories of the Acts of the Synod of Marabarai in 544. The Bishop Melchizedek of Adarbaigan adhered by letter to the Acts of the Synod of Joseph in 554, and was among the signatories of the Acts of the Synod of Ezekiel in 576. The Bishop Nanisho of Adarbaigan was among the signatories of the Acts of the Synod of Gregory in 605.